everyone! So I'm very excited to be showing you this new Sweet Peach palette from Too Faced that I just received like yesterday, and I'm super duper excited to open this up for you and to also do some swatches so you can all see all the colors and everything like that. Honestly, before I get to opening this, I just wanted to say that I've been really excited for this palette, but honestly, just looking at these swatches on the back, as you can see right here, I'm actually feeling a little bit disappointed by these, just because I just thought it would be a lot peachier. There's like about only like 2 peach shades that I would see, and I don't know, this is kind of like more of a standard kind of like Too Faced palette in terms of like the chocolate palettes, because the colors here, I feel like it could also go into the chocolate bar palettes, not necessarily something that's super geared towards being peachy, but I don't know, I thought I would give it a try and purchase it because I know that I've been like really excited for it. I've been anticipating this for so long now, so I thought I should just get it because otherwise I would be kind of just thinking about it all the time and like, should I have gotten it or not, you know. Like I always say, if you really want something, then you should just go and get it, and then you can always return it. Everything is returnable for the most part. So I purchased this and it smells really good. I heard it even tastes like peaches, so I'm gonna taste it just so I can tell you if it tastes like peaches. I'm gonna open this really quick. It smells really good. Oh my gosh, okay. And it also comes with this little booklet, I guess. These are like showing you what different looks you can do with the palette and everything. And oh my gosh, this is really pretty. It's actually like really similar to the chocolate bar packaging. And I'm just gonna open it. It smells really good. This is what the palette looks like. I'm gonna be swatching them on my forearm for you all today. And I don't have any primer on my forearm. This is just gonna be straight from the palette, but I am going to be using my fingers. I find that using my fingers, it actually applies the shadows a lot more pigmented than usual, so just keeping that in mind, I am going to be using my fingers to apply these swatches, so it might be a little bit more pigmented than it would show up on your eyelids using a brush or something like that. I'm gonna start off with the lighter shades. And the lightest shades kind of all look very similar. So this is what the 3 shadows look like. The first is White Peach, and then it's Nectar, and then it's Peaches and Cream. As you can see, White Peach is pretty close to my skin tone. It's just adding a little bit of a shimmer. And then Nectar is a really pretty, almost, it's kind of peachy, but it's leaning a lot more towards the orange side. And Peaches and Cream is just like a really pretty, just really light matte peach shade. So I'm like surprised with this first row, and I'm excited to swatch the rest of it. So these are the next 3 shades. The top one is Luscious, the second is Cobbler, and then the third is Georgia. And wow, this is so pretty. I'm very like surprised and pleased with how these shadows are actually coming out. The colors of the shadows, like in a picture, the picture swatches weren't really exciting me at all, but these are so pretty. I especially love the matte peach shade on the very bottom, the Georgia shade. That is so beautiful. And Luscious is really pretty too. I like how it's like a very pinky toned, peachy, if you will, brown shade. And so these are the next 3 shades. The first one is Just Peachy, the second is Candied Peach, and the third is caramelized, whatever. I'm not really feeling Just Peachy. I don't find that that's a peachy shade. That looks straight up pink to me. And I'm a little bit disappointed with Candied Peach because on the pictures it was supposed to be a glittery shade. It has a little bit of glitter. I don't know if you can see it, but for the most part it's coming off like pretty matte to me. I don't know if you can see that glitter at all, but It looks pretty matte. It has a few little glitters sprinkled in. It might turn out more glittery with maybe a mixing medium or if you used it wet, but so far it's not really giving me the glitter that I want and that I'm personally used to from my other shadows, like the Etude House shadows. So I don't know, these are all very pretty so far, but in terms of like the glittery shimmeriness, I find that Etude House, Innisfree, other companies would have it better, but this is like definitely a really pretty color palette so far. So these are the next 3 shades. The first one is Bless Her Heart, the second is Bellini, and the third is Puree. And I thought the Bless Her Heart was going to be a lot more of a green tone, but it's coming out pretty olive, which I think is actually really pretty. And Bellini is a really, really pretty color. I think I have an Etude House shadow that's a little bit similar to this, but a lot more sparkly. But Bellini is definitely a really pretty color. It has like a little bit of bronze. It kind of has like a gold duochrome with a very pinky peachy base. It's definitely really pretty. And then Puree is just a really nice, smooth, matte brown shade that's pretty warm. So I don't know. It's really, really pretty so far, and I have no more room on my arm. So these are the next 3 shades. The first shade is Tempting, the second is Peach Pit, and then the third is Summer Yum. Peach Pit and Summer Yum are so pretty. Peach Pit is like pretty like a almost purple toned brown, but it's coming up pretty maroon on camera. And then Summer Yum is just like a really pretty, very warm toned, very peachy brown shade. And the first one is Tempting. It's supposed to be a shimmery black, but I'm not really seeing any shimmers on the swatch on my arm. Not really too much shimmer. Tempting and Peach Pit were a bit chalky to swatch, but not too bad. But I feel like it's pretty chalky, especially for being a shimmery black, not even a matte black color. So now these are the last 3 shades, and we're like on my elbow now. So the first is Charmed, I'm sure. The second is Delectable, and the third is Talk Derby to Me. Talk Derby to Me is supposed to be like a very shimmery, glittery, dark purple shade, but it's pretty chalky on me, but I think it might just be like the skin on my elbow. Delectable is like an almost matte purple shade, but it's coming up pretty maroonish. It's like a very red toned purple. And then Charmed, I'm sure, is just another matte color, but this is more of a neutral matte than the other 2. So I just finished swatching all of these, and now my arm hurts so bad from holding it up like this. But these are all of the colors. I think my favorites are going to be Bellini, Candied Peach, and Cobbler and Georgia. I actually think they did a pretty good job because a lot of these matte colors, the light matte colors, are pretty peachy, and the browns they added in are like a very warm, dark peach, if you will. So I actually really like this palette a lot more than I thought I would. I think like this first half of the palette right here are a lot more peachy than I expected it to be. Just looking at it from the palette itself, it doesn't look that enticing to me personally, but now that I have it all swatched and everything like that, I am liking it a lot more than I thought it would. So I'm really pleased because this is not a cheap palette. I'm actually gonna like swatch one of these and taste it because I heard that it's supposed to taste like peach, and I don't know. I'm just really curious, so I'm gonna taste it. Oh my god, it really does taste really good. It tastes like peaches. It's really like sweet, like what the hell? Like it's like super, it tastes like sugary. Am I supposed to be like putting sugar on my eyelids? Like what did they put in this? I'm gonna read the ingredients. The ingredients too damn small, I can't read it. These are my swatches. I hope that you enjoyed this video. My arm hurts and I have to like wash my arm now. I'm really pleased with this palette, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you want me to do more of these kind of swatch and review kind of videos, then let me know. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!